your storm station forecast with Chief Meteorologist Josh Eaches.
Into this work week, record warmth will be possible with rain chances at a minimum after today. We don't really see a meaningful or big changing front coming through our area till beyond the scope of this 7-day forecast. So heat will be the story as astronomical summer ends and fall begins. Now, the records we'll be watching at Metro Airport, those numbers stretching back to 1930. Tomorrow's is safe, 98 in 2005. Wednesday and Thursday, though. Wednesday, we're looking to come within a degree or so of that record, perhaps just shy, 96 in 2005. Thursday, 95 in 1997. Could go down given our forecast of 96 degrees. We do have some area-wide records that stretch back to the 1800s, which do include a couple of 100s, including with a heat wave in late September of 1921. But at least as far as the airport is concerned, where we're getting this data you see right now, records may be in trouble. 89 is the temperature at this hour. The dew point is 72 degrees, so we certainly have that mugginess back. Notice it over the weekend. And today, just enough moisture out there without that upper-level ridge that'll be driving this heat directly overhead just yet. We did have just enough instability for a couple of showers to pop. But they are fizzling as we head into the evening hours. This may be the last we see of any rain on radar for quite some time. Out in the Atlantic Basin, key storm we are watching, Hurricane Fiona, just dumped torrential rain across Puerto Rico. Unfortunately there, some locations saw up to 20 inches of rain and catastrophic flooding is occurring. This is happening in the Dominican tonight, and hurricane conditions in Turks and Caicos beyond that. This will likely become another major hurricane across the basin as we move into the middle of the week, and we'll get very close to Bermuda. We'll hope for another miss there. Unfortunately, not the same in the Caribbean. For tonight, we're mainly clear and muggy tonight with a low temperature of 72 degrees. Our futurecast model will show you there's not a whole lot happening as we move into tomorrow afternoon. I mentioned likely the last time we'll need the radar this week, this afternoon. And then as we move into Wednesday, we are also hot and looking dry there. So let's see what happens beyond that as we advance our model into the early part of next week to maybe finally break up this heat. We'll see a front off to our northwest coming into Sunday and Monday. That sags southward into the early part of next week. And while this would not necessarily be a big cool down, finally may get some drier air in here like we had last week to get those low temperatures back closer to average in the mid-60s with highs in the middle 80s. Here's what that looks like on the 7-day forecast. That part of it isn't even in sight yet. So we deal with the hot temperatures this week. Over the weekend, we may dry just a little bit, have temperatures only 2 or 3 degrees above average in the low to mid 90s. And as that front approaches Sunday and Monday, it's our next decent shot at a shower storm. So long way to go before we feel any much cooler air. We're going to take a break here on the News at 6. Sports is up next.